My first stop of the day was Restaurant Depot, but unfortunately I didn't film that. So I'm attempting to go to Costco, and this is what they are out of right now. This is an experience. I've never seen the likes of this in my lifetime. I think I heard they have matcha, everything with butter, and I'll get some cereal. But I don't know when I'll be able to get it again. So I'll get that. I'll pop that in then. I'm finished. Thank you. Yeah. But you only get one. Hello guys, so I just finished doing a quick Costco run, and these days are new. I'll say that these are unfamiliar days. I have never in my lifetime seen days such as this, and maybe our older family members can bear witness to maybe living through that, like when they went through the depression and maybe bubonic plague, or the fever, that scarlet fever, and different plagues that hit the world in earlier history. But in my lifetime, being a 70s baby, I have never seen the likes of this. They had us line up and stay 6 feet apart and keep your distance. They already sanitized the carts for us, and they passed out the carts. Costco is on it. I'll say that they are truly taking the public's health and their workers' health into consideration. So I don't mind being subject to rigid or stringent rules and policies, as long as the greater good is for the safety of all. So I'm okay with that. So now I'm about to pop over and get some gas. Surprisingly, the gas station is not full. So, and I have a little Kindle back there rocking out with me. But I'll show you, earlier I went to the Restaurant Depot as well, and then I popped over to Costco to get some last minute and much needed items. But I will show you my haul when I get in. So, and it's so windy out. It's very windy, but I'm gonna back up, try to get out of here unscathed, and I'll show you guys my haul when I get in. Okay, be safe. Alright, well, I just finished getting some gas, so I figured I would come back on. They are, I mean, even the gas attendants, they are on it at Costco. So yeah, it's just a new day out here. But I'm encouraged. I'm not fearful. I normally, shop weekly or bi-weekly anyway. So, and I was telling one of my girlfriends that, like, my lifestyle for the most part shouldn't change. God had impressed upon me over a year ago. He really did, and my husband, everybody can attest to it. I started really doing some things and building up my homestead and just being wise about my purchases for the most part and getting my home in order. But yeah, I'm glad it's Friday. We made it to the weekend, and I'm hoping and praying that our government officials will continue to make wise, sound decisions that will benefit the best interest of the American public at large. I just continue to pray safety and peace for everybody, those of you who are viewing, those of you who are not viewing. I continue to pray a prayer of comfort and joy and peace, and just reassurance, knowing that we just have to trust in the Lord. He knows, he sees. This did not take him by surprise. That's what I wanted to say. This is not a surprise to our Heavenly Father, and we just have to make good decisions for ourselves and our families. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It's just like a new day out here. Really quiet, very quiet. It's still busy, but not really. There's some hustle and bustle going on, but it's tremendously quiet compared to the usual busyness of the mall. So, and I apologize for my appearance, child, but look, there's no shame in my game. I was trying to get it done. I woke up this morning, unwrapped my hair. I didn't feel like putting any curls in it, and it just was not. I'm about to do something with this hair anyway. But yes, so my birthday is a couple of days away, and it's probably going to be a nice, fun-filled birthday at home. I probably will bake my own cake. So I'm going to do, oh crap, that's what I forgot. Chocolate. But I'll run and try to go to like ShopRite or whatever and get my chocolate. And I got to get some chocolate chips, because the little girl and I are going to be making some chocolate chip cookies. We're going to be making some brownies. I'm going to be making my chocolate cake. Anything chocolate. We're going to be doing a lot of baking. And I might even do some bread. Although we don't need any, we have so much bread at the house. I had to freeze a pack or two. Because my husband shopped and then I shopped. Thank you. So, and we always do that. Like, he'll go out and he will shop for the house, right? And he'll give me my little staples and my little things that I like to snack on or whatever, and I'll do the same thing for him. And so then we'll wind up having 2 and 3 boxes, sometimes 4 boxes of our very own snacks and things that we like to eat. And then if he's in a mood for something, like, I don't buy pork for the most part. I have to crave it to eat it. I hardly eat beef, pork. I don't eat chicken. I hardly eat turkey. So, my body just has to crave it. I'm not a pescatarian, vegetarian, none of that. I just allow, if my body really, really wants it or whatever, I'll indulge. And, you know, and I'll have some, and then I go back to just my fish and my vegetables and starches. I do not deprive myself of starches. No, I do not. I'm not on any type of keto or anything. And honestly, I need to, I'm trying to maintain and gain weight. So, while maintaining my weight is so hard. And I'm knocking on 50. So, yeah, it's very hard. But I kind of want a cushion. So yeah. So I just what was I saying? Oh, about the hubby. So yeah, so we both shop for the house. For the most part, I'm the one that takes care of the house. He takes care of pretty much everything else, and I take care of the house, the groceries and the house needs and things of that nature. I'll take care of that, all the paper goods and all that. You know, and then he takes care of, for the most part, everything else. But he will go shopping, and then he'll get the little lady her little treats or whatever, and then meanwhile, I'm on the other side of town shopping too. So we'll come home, and we're like, countertops, our island, the floor is filled with groceries, because we both really do like to shop. We do. And make sure that home is taken care of. And it's a blessing to be prepared, because then you never know who you need to bless. So we always make sure, you know, that we bless somebody else, especially if they're in need. You know, you want to make sure that you are not selfish, because a closed hand and a tightly drawn fist will prevent you having to give away things, but it also will prevent you receiving things as well. My grandmother and mother taught me that. So you want to be a blessing to others that are in need. So in this time, you just want to make sure you lend your ear to people, and if they have a need, especially if you can do it, try to fill it. It's about 3:41 in the afternoon, and I'm headed home. And when I get there, I will show you my haul from the Restaurant Depot and from Costco. Alright, so I am back in my kitchen, which is the heart of my home. So this is my little sign that I have hanging on my island where my flat top range is. So I'm going to scan up. So this, I'll start with my Costco haul. It's small, but yes, so I just returned from Costco, and then prior to that, I ran by Restaurant Depot. I went to get some liquid margarine, and you'll see what came of that. So let's start from the left to the right. So I picked up some Kool-Aid jammers for the little lady, some more of her Go-Gurts. She likes these, and normally I don't get the 32 count, but because I can freeze them, and she's been going through them like water for breakfast, and if she is really hungry and she wants something really quick, she'll grab that and kind of drink it down, and it'll kind of soothe the the hunger pain that she has. So oh crap, I got the salted butter. I meant to get the unsalted, but I got butter from Costco. I'll have to swing by and get the unsalted version. My hubby cooks with the salted version. I like unsalted, especially because I bake, and that's the way you can control the portions of salt and other things that go into your recipes. But I swore I was picking up unsalted, child. I guess I was just jarred by, all of the strict formalities that they had going on, but it was pretty pleasant. It really was a pleasant shopping experience. It was very different, but it was pleasant. So I picked up another box of Fruit Loops. It's 2 in a bag. Behind here, I have the Lucky Charms. We like snacking on those dry, no milk. So I picked up a box of the Kinder Joy eggs. She loves these, and I figure over the next few weeks, I'll just, reward her with one as she gets various assignments done and things of that nature, just to keep her spirits up and a little initiative or whatever, just to keep her motivated doing her schoolwork. She's an A+ student, 4.0 every marking period. So I just want to make sure that as we're entering uncharted waters, because she's never really done at home and online schooling, I just want to make sure I try to reward her and keep her spirits up, and just to let her know, although this looks new and it's new and it doesn't feel like what is comfortable and what is familiar, we can do it. So, and it's going to be a breeze. I really think she's even excited about it, which is a good thing, because children normally are resilient. So I'm really not too worried, but I'm a type of mommy that likes to love on her kids and surprise them with little treats, and she adores these things, and so do I. The chocolate is pretty good, quiet as kept. It's really a good chocolate. Then I picked up a 24 count of my Canada Dry. I like to keep these on hand because, indigestion, or if you want something to settle your stomach and things of that nature, this still does its trick. So, and then I also picked up the Old Bay seasoning. I forgot it in my last haul. I meant to pick it up, but I just forgot it. And it was on my list and everything. Y'all pray for me. So I picked up the Old Bay. I picked up Old Bay rub earlier at the Home Depot, the Restaurant Depot, but I wasn't sure if it was the exact thing, and it didn't look like the exact Old Bay that I normally use. So that's why I picked this one up as well. So Sanders Sea Salt Caramels. These things are delicious. They were on sale again. I just could not let myself walk out of that store without grabbing a box, because they're normally like, I think, over $10. and they were, I think, $5.99, so I just had to treat myself. I picked up another container of Coffee Mate. I'm trying to wean myself off of this stuff. I'm not really doing dairy as well, and I tried the Bliss coconut creamer. It like clumps up. It kind of, what do you call it? Because your milk, it'll separate and kind of curdles. The coconut creamer that I tried personally curdled in my coffee, so I wasn't a fan of it. So I still have to shop around and kind of get some other non-dairy alternatives, but for now it's back to this crap. So y'all pray for me. And then I picked up some Dunkin' Donuts coffee because, you know, hey, gotta have your coffee. Okay, so now we're going to swing around and do my Restaurant Depot haul. So I swear, I went in there for butter, just butter. The regular butter and the liquid butter, the little butter alternative stuff. And this is what came of that haul. So let's see. So I picked up some blackberries, some raspberries, some strawberries, 2 containers of strawberries, and they look so good. So I hope and pray that they are. I picked up some browning seasoning. It's like, it helps when you're doing your gravy, and it's like a little gravy starter. I picked up some malt vinegar because the little girl is craving French fries. And I think, is it a Baltimore thing? Comment down below. I think it's a Baltimore thing. I may be getting mixed up, but somewhere they do the malt vinegar. And I know that Five Guys also does their fries that way too. They give you the option of having the malt vinegar sprinkled on your fries. And then also, Mom Help at our school, she seasons sometimes our fries when she's cooked for the staff with Old Bay. And then if you dip it in some vinegar or whatever, it's so good. So I said, okay, let me have that on hand. I don't think I have any more on hand. So I just picked up one. I also just picked up some drink mix, the dried drink mix, 4C fruit punch and 4C pink lemonade. I picked up some grits. I picked up, again, here you see the Old Bay rub. And to me, it just looked different. And it said rub on there. So I really wasn't sure. I never saw it before. So I'm assuming that it says for fish and chicken. So I'm assuming it's the same, but I'm not sure. So that's why I picked up the second container at Costco, because I just wanted to make sure, because I was all out of my Old Bay. And I love it on my salmon. It just brings out the flavors so much more when I do my seasoning mix, my special seasoning mix. My salmon is just delicious. So I also picked up some lemon pepper seasoning. I picked up some jerk seasoning. And these containers, although they don't fill them up like they should, and honestly, this is a disgrace. Do you see how much is missing? Like, I don't understand. Why can't they fill it all the way up? What's going on with that? You see the difference? Look at this. I just don't understand why. And let me open this. If it's unopened, I'm going to, if it's open, I'm going to have a problem. But I'll check it in a minute, so I won't prolong this video any longer than it has to be. And so I picked up some strawberry flavor Hershey syrup for the little lady. She does like to drink this in her milk, or she'll pour it over like vanilla ice cream or whatever. I picked up some vegetable oil, and this is what, the one thing, this is what I was going to go in there for. I wanted to get this, and I came out with all of this. And I also picked up some Aunt Jemima syrup. We use that every Saturday, so you can never have enough of that. So then I also picked up the Frito-Lay Doritos Cheetos mix, and it's a 30 count. I picked up Pringles, and this is the barbecue. I don't see this pretty much anywhere else. So I said, oh, let me grab it because the little lady, this is her favorite flavor of Pringles. Next to the regular kind, she loves the barbecue. So they come in the little small containers. And it's just great to grab and go. So I picked that up. I picked up 6 single containers of her Fruit Loops, and that's pretty much good to, like, if we're traveling, I love to have those on hand when we're traveling because it just makes it so much easier. I also picked up some salted peanuts. I've been craving peanuts lately, and I had them in Mexico, and I think it started on a plane ride. So I said, oh, let me grab them. I saw these, so I grabbed them at the Restaurant Depot. I also grabbed these Keebler sugar wafers and strawberry because the little lady loves these. And I like to snack on them occasionally, but I only do it when she has them. So when I saw it, I thought of her and I just grabbed it. I picked up 3 containers of the college and chicken broth. They were a great price, so I just had to get them. And normally I purchase the ones that are in the cardboard container, but they don't sell them there, so I grabbed it, and what I'll do is just transfer it to one of them. I'll save my cardboard container from the one that I have in the refrigerator, and I'll just fill it and things of that nature. So then I picked up 3 Deer Park, but I was tired and I didn't feel like putting all 3 of these pallets up on the countertop. So I picked up 3 40 count Deer Park waters. And I think that's it. I think I got everything. And that is my haul. So I hope and pray that your weekend is safe and fun-filled, and you spend it with your family and loved ones and friends. Stay safe. And I will see you guys in the next video.